Hi everybody, I hope you're all blessed and well in the Lord. In today's video, I wanted to share with you a few dreams and visions that my mom had shared with me recently. But first, I wanted to start off with the book of Acts chapter 2, verse 17. And it shall come to pass in the last days, saith God, I will pour out of my spirit upon all flesh, and your sons and your daughters shall prophesy, and your young men shall see visions, and your old men shall dream dreams. And on my servants and on my handmaidens I will pour out in those days of my spirit, and they shall prophesy. Okay, so the first dream, my mom saw her dad on a motorcycle, and he was trying to get to high grounds. He was also telling my mom to climb on the light pole. So they were climbing on the light poles, climbing up high. And she said she felt like her dad was trying to save them. And that was the end of that dream. So the first dream could possibly be a warning of possibly flooding coming, because that's the only thing I could think of that would cause you to have to go to high grounds. In the second dream, my mom was at an airport with her husband, my Aunt Susie, my grandma, and a man. My mom walked around the airport to meet with someone. She asked my aunt if she was coming. My aunt was hesitant, then she got out of bed and went to the airport. Then my mom asked her again, are you coming with us? She had saw Susie in the store with black sunglasses on, and she was at the counter. Then Susie went right and my mom went left. Then my mom saw her husband and mom again. She asked, where are we going? He said to 7-Eleven and pointed to the right. And my mom asked Susie again, are you coming? Susie went to the right and everyone else got on the elevator. On the elevator, there was a couple there. They were a mixed couple. A woman pointed them out by race. My mom ignored the lady, like she rolled her eyes, and the mixed couple heard the lady and began to argue and fight with her. And the elevator door opened, and my mom and the people she was with left the elevator. That was the end of that dream. Oh, and I forgot to mention, she mentioned the elevator going up. Okay, and then in the next dream, it was my mom again, me, and my sister Jenny. But this time, I was a little girl. My mom saw a huge tsunami wave coming. Then my mom yelled, get ready. There was no time to run. My mom said, when the wave comes down, lay down on the ground. Then the water washed over. We survived. Then my mom kept telling me to record the event. There were dead bodies and destruction everywhere. Jenny was crying, and my mom was comforting her. And I just kept recording. In the next dream, I was being physically attacked. Teenagers were punching and kicking me. My mom asked if I would report it, and I told her that I would report it. After my mom went back to the location where the teenagers were, she saw me sitting to the side. Then the teenagers began to grab my mom and pull her by the arms. My mom tried to run, but then she went back because she didn't want to leave me behind. Outside, she saw ruins and car crashes, and teens still trying to grab her. She shouted Jesus as she looked for me. And then she found me sitting at a cafeteria table. And that was the end of that dream. And then her last, most recent dream, my mom saw herself in a wedding dress, and she was waiting for her dad, which is my grandpa. And in real life, my grandpa passed away, but in the vision, I believe her father could represent the father coming for his bride. So that was the last dream. And then I wanted to share one more vision that I personally had yesterday, April 11th, 2019. I was in a car and my friend Amari needed a ride home from work. And she asked me if I could take her home, and I said yes. And my friend was very happy that I was able to give her a ride home. And I looked up the meaning of the name Amari. Amari in Hebrew means promised by God. And I haven't seen this friend since high school. It's been a very long time, and she lives out of state, so I believe this was a symbolic dream. So I hope that encouraged you all. I love you all. God bless. Please leave your comments below, and if you have had any similar visions as well. Have a blessed night.